Blast off!
Let's see if it's starting. We're live.
There you are.
All right.
Happy
Saturday. This is Krista Rue.
Christina Rue.
And we come to you live every Saturday to talk about life.
In general.
We talk about it from the perspective of where you work, worship, and live. Because all of us do it.
You said it out of order, so I'm like, what's she saying?
What?
What is she saying? Where you live, work, or worship
Oh.
is how I usually say it. So I'm like, what words are these? It's like I never heard them before. Because they were in the wrong order.
That's so true. Sometimes you've heard something 100 times,
Yes.
and someone says it a little different, and you're like, why is that speaking to me now?
Yeah. So what was I to hear about that?
I don't know. I don't know. That's between you and your mind, which is a scary place to be. All right.
Yeah.
But
it is.
But anyways, HLC Bookkeeping. We've been in business 21 years. Our contact information is 724-561-7460. Email office@yourhlc.com. And website hlcbookkeeping.com.
Yep.
That's
Pretty
it.
simple.
That's how you get a hold of us.
We keep things simple here.
That's
Because
right.
they have to be.
That's right. Life is complicated enough.
Exactly.
We try to simplify.
Exactly.
All right. So last week, we always do a recap of last week. And
I'm going to shut the door because we're having
I know there's like a motorcycle brigade or something.
It is. I'm telling you, there's like hundreds.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah. That's
Did we
awesome.
know something? We'll have to look
I don't
that
know.
up. Okay. All right. So one of the things we talked about last week was driving issues.
Oh.
Because Christina got behind someone who didn't quite understand.
Moment of anger when the light is green, you go. That's the hint.
Green
That's the hint.
is go.
Yes.
All right. So then number 2, we talked about, again, you have to support your community. So we're supporting the Jeanette Initiative Bingo, which is August 23rd at
12 o'clock doors open, 1:30. Bingo starts at the Jeanette American Legion.
All right. If you're interested, give us a call. We'll tell you about it.
Yeah, because the 2 free spots we offered are taken.
Right. That's right. You snooze, you lose. That's right. So, also we talked about you don't have to be on the healthcare roller coaster. We have solutions that can help you. Just give us a call. And then we talked about how to change your closing password in the new desktop online.
Yes.
Because a lot of people are like, my account said I have to close this, but I can't find where.
Yeah. And I did have a moment because it'd been so long since I really had to go in and do it that I was like, where was that little sucker?
Right.
But
And they moved it. So we had to find it.
Yeah. That's what makes life interesting. Those are the unexpected challenges whenever things get changed and you don't know they got changed.
Till you're in there.
Yeah.
All right. So today, though, we have some exciting topics, I think. So the first thing we always do the first Saturday of each month is off the bookshelf.
And it's 8/1. It is literally the first on the first.
That's right. So one of the things we wanted to talk about was we always talk about professional development material. However, when is the last time you read your product development material?
That's right.
So what, because I know we've been in business 20 years. We don't remake it every year.
Yeah. It's not, but stagnation, especially when you deal with software, is not an option.
No.
So you have to stay up to date.
You have to stay up to date on it.
So when was the last time? Because I had it on my bookshelf. Our new information.
That's right.
And like, it's not just about the software. It's also about new laws that have changed or might affect people that you want to like give forward.
The big beautiful bill really changed overtime laws.
Yeah, make sure people are tracking it correctly, like that sort of thing. So like professional development and your reading is not just about building yourself up as that business owner. It's also about staying on top of your product.
Yeah, you have to be the expert on your stuff.
Correct.
So make sure you're staying on top of that.
Correct.
Because I was like, Christina, we haven't talked about that. You know?
That's
and
true.
like as a bookkeeping firm, you're like, well, what kind of products do you have? You help people with QuickBooks. We do. But we also have books that help people with QuickBooks.
And business.
And bookkeeping in general.
Yeah.
And
we have seminars.
Yeah. We teach all the time.
All the time.
All the time. So like, we got to stay up on it. And I'm like, we need to tell them.
That's right.
They have to stay up on their stuff too.
We gently suggest nudge, nudge, lahaga, haga.
That's it. That's it. Yeah, but it's important. It's important. All right. Now, the second topic we want to talk about, I thought it was funny. Christina's like, I want to talk about this. I'm like, but you got to make it fun.
Like I wouldn't.
So, I know. So I said,
I don't get it.
Just say, how hot are you?
We might get some interesting follows.
Well, that's true.
On this.
That's right.
You know,
but this is in reference to what?
Leads. I've had that question. I can't even tell you how many times. Who do I sell to? How do I talk to them? What should I do? So there was, did you close what I had up over here?
No, I didn't touch anything.
So basically, I had found a great way to separate whenever you talk about a cold lead versus a warm lead versus a hot lead. And basically there were 3 different, if you can hand me that tablet there, it's fine. I know, I remember.
Okay.
I had done some research and like there's tons of places out there that marketing is their life. Okay.
That's all they do.
So like they're the experts. I'm giving you our expertise in the small business arena after 21 years. So if you want a formal education, you go to them.
That's right.
If you want to know down and dirty, practical things that we have done, then you talk to us. Okay?
That's it.
So basically, one of the best ways I saw on the internet, and like I went to Sales Roads, Foxer, Call Rail, even like book places, Barnes and Noble. They have so many books on marketing and leads, and oh my, it's exhausting out there. But basically, you want to think of a cold lead is somebody you don't know. They're not in your market. You don't know them from church. You don't know them at all. They're cold. You know nothing about them. You're just making the call. That's a cold lead.
That's
okay? Right. Anybody new you meet is a cold lead. Your job is to turn them into a warm lead. That's where you're starting to establish a relationship with them.
Right.
Where they're starting to see you as the expert in the field that you are.
What are their pain points?
Right. You may not be trying to sell to them right away, but people, we're in business. Okay, and let me just put this bluntly. Businesses are not in the nonprofit industry. Our goal is to make money. That's what it is.
Because we need a 401k for us and our people.
Correct. And like, I'm not going to apologize for wanting to make money, but I digress. So let's back the truck up here. So what we're going to talk about is basically when you have that cold lead person and you've met them and you're now talking, well, what do you do? What do you do? If you're at a business function, it's completely appropriate to now help push them into your warm area so that they understand what you do, and you should be warm for them.
That's right.
You should understand what they do.
It's reciprocal.
Yeah. And like this, I have been to different networking events where it's all about nobody really wants to listen to the people they're talking to. They just want you to listen to them. So, yeah. So
You're not going to get anyone that way.
Business is a relationship. And yes, do I need a relationship with you to buy something simple? Not really. But I need a relationship with you if you want me to look at your books and give you financial advice. Okay, so there's different levels of warmness, shall we say. But you still, as a business person, as a community-oriented person, you should be, everybody should be coming into your warm market. Because if you personally can't buy their products and service, you know somebody probably who can.
That's right.
So you want to keep them in your resource list.
That's right.
So like, just remember, it's both ways. People you don't know, cold. People that I now know that are now coming into my area. I've now met them either personally, online, via Zoom. However, I've met them. They know my name. They know my business. They might know what I look like. Even if they've met Krista, they still know all that.
That's true.
Because we look alike. Our names are very similar. We have the same business. So, like, I'm just saying that was funny.
That was.
To think about. And like, people sometimes can't tell us apart. So just say, Chris, you're covered. You're covered.
Just say Chris.
Yeah, we're
K2,
too old. We're too old to care about that stuff.
Yeah, we don't care.
Okay? So, anywho. So now you have very cold, warm, and now hot. Whew, hot.
Caliente.
Hot is why I'm wearing the Christmas shirt today.
So true.
I need to think coolness because it's warm out there.
It is. It's hot.
So hot leads, they know what they want. They know what you offer, and they're ready to purchase. That's normally a hot lead. Either they've told a friend of theirs, hey, have your friend call me, or they met you and say, you know what, you really need to follow up with me because I have things I want to talk to you about. That's a hot lead.
Hot. Yeah.
That's a hot lead. So whenever hot, that means you get on it. You don't wait for it to cool down. You make the effort. You extend the support. You do what you got to do. That's a hot lead. So there's your differences. Cold, warm, hot.
That's right.
And I personally, I'm the type of person, like I always say, every single business, people, relationship I have, we always start with a handshake and with a hug. You know what I mean? Like, that's just the way it should be. So, like, if you're not that type of person, we're probably not the right bookkeeping firm for you. Because we like relationships with our people.
Yeah, we have had customers. We've been in business 21 years. Mm-hmm. We have customers that have been with us 19.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like,
and I'm like, when I say relationship, I mean relationship. Like, we love our people. We pray for our people.
That's right.
Like,
that's right.
It's a relationship.
That's right.
And probably sometimes we give more than we should. Because our people, I love our people.
I do. I love our people. Our clients,
that's what I call them, our people.
Our peoples.
Because, they're clients, but they're our people.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. No, that's good. So
capitalize. Cold, warm, hot. Yeah.
That's right. Now, one of the other questions we get a lot is financial literacy. Mm-hmm. I feel like I don't know what I need to know. So when you think about financial literacy, you want to think in terms of earnings. Mm-hmm. What is earnings? Earnings is income. Money in to my household. So, because remember, if you're married, there could be two. Or if you have kids who are of age and working, 16, you could have 3 revenue streams into your household. So, you want to think in those
Or if you're
terms.
Working part-time jobs.
Right, part-time jobs could have multiple.
Yeah.
That's right. So, you want to think in terms of earning. You want to think in terms of spending what you've earned. However, those should be broken down by needs, what you have to do, no matter what. You have to have shelter, so you're paying a mortgage or rent. You have to eat. You have to have transportation. You just do nowadays. Unless you're in a city and there's great bus lines.
Correct.
Then that'll work for you.
Yep.
But like, we're in a small town
Mm-hmm.
and there's like some Uber drivers, not tons.
No.
There's no taxi service. So if you have to work outside the home, you have to have transportation. All right. So that's a need. That's what you have to do to facilitate your life.
Yeah.
And then there are
needing a latte is not a need.
No, it's really not. Really not. And then there are wants, things that you're like, oh, it'd be nice if I could, you know, buy all my kids $300 worth of back to school supplies and all that. Yes, it'd be wonderful if you could do that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not necessarily a need. It's only a need if you have a new student and they don't have a backpack. But guess what? The 12-year-old can do hand-me-downs to the younger kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's quite
Why
all right.
is that not acceptable now?
I know. You don't have to have new for... You just don't, people.
Yeah. And you don't have to have $500 shoes.
No. Thrifting is in. Go to your thrift shops. Get new clothes there, which will cost you a quarter.
Exactly. And some of these places, they still have tags on all their stuff.
Yes.
It's ridiculous.
So, like, you've got to think in those terms.
Yep.
And then savings.
Mm-hmm.
How much savings do I need? Because you should have either 3, 6, or 9 months, depending on where you are in life, of savings at all times. Now, if it's just you, like for years, I did 3 months. As long as I had 3 months in the bank, I'm happy. If I had kids, I would want more than that.
Yes.
Because you have dependents at that point.
Correct.
So again, these are things you think about. This is financial literacy. And it's different for everybody. Don't go just because this guy tells you to do it this way and this guy tells you to do it that way. Do what works for you.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have some basic guidelines, but you also have to live your life, people.
And you have to live within your means.
Yes. Yes.
So, like, I understand that this one said you need to do this, and this one said for you to do this. Okay, you got to map it out. You can't, even with tithing to your church, and they're like, well, the Bible says you have to give 10%. That's 10% of gross. That's what you got to do. Well, guess what? Sometimes people are living paycheck to paycheck, and that is not an option. So what are you going to do? You just start.
That's right. What did the widow give? 2 mites, and it was worth more than what everybody else put in because it was what she could do.
It was the intent of the gift.
That is. That is. If you can only give 1% to start, then you only give 1% to start. Don't let people shame you of where you are in life. Yep. We all started somewhere where we had to build.
Yep.
And that's just where you are. That's
it. Be the little builder.
That's
Be
right.
the little,
just keep
the little
going.
engine that could. I love that story.
That's
where
it.
He just tries and he tries and he tries. He eventually gets up that hill.
That's right. That's
it.
And
just
like,
keep moving.
And what we do, we help people wherever they are. There's no judgment here. If you're coming to us for help to learn financial literacy, we're going to ask tons of questions because we need to know where you are.
Yes.
And then we're going to come up with a plan.
Correct. We're going to get all up in your business because that's what we do.
That's what we do.
That's what we do. But in the long run, there's pain at the beginning.
There is.
And frustration.
Because you're going to learn new habits. And learning new habits, sometimes there's resistance.
It's tough.
Yeah. Because I remember way back at the beginning, I was helping a young couple, a spender, and a saver. So there was some friction there. Yeah. So we talked about compromises because they came from 2 extremes. So we had to come up with something they both could live with and both could do.
Correct.
So like, and sometimes you just need that third party out there to be like,
let's discuss.
Yeah, let's discuss.
Yeah.
That's all. That's all. But the thing is to get it started, know what you don't know and get help for it.
Yeah.
And you don't have to pay for it. Go on the internet. Go to your your library. There's tons of books. Tons of books on this stuff,
for free.
subject.
For
yes.
free. Yeah.
If you have Audible, start downloading financial literacy stuff. And as you're cleaning your house, start listening.
A lot of churches have libraries.
Yes.
So, like, sometimes you can borrow books from them. Mm-hmm. You have the real libraries in your community.
Fantastic.
That you could join and get tons of books.
That's right.
So, I'm like, access on the internet.
That's right.
You can get snippets, excerpts, whatever.
And that one, library card, you can go to any library in the United States onto their archives.
Yeah.
So, like, you're not limited by where you are.
Exactly. You just have to do it.
That's right.
Nobody can do it for you. That's the thing.
That's it. It's your decision.
It is your decision to do it or not to do it.
That's it. All right. And then the fourth thing is our bookkeeping tip. We're very long-winded, so we got to get it going.
We're having a day. Okay. So the bookkeeping tip was about inactivity clutter. So whether you're doing software, whether you have a database somewhere, whether you have pen and paper, ledger system, whatever you have, there are some accounts that will be done. You're not going to use them ever again. Inactivate them. And what does this do? It helps you not choose the wrong one. Number one, if they're similarly named. Number two, it helps you clean up that chart of accounts. Now, do this for your customer list. Do this for your vendor list. How do you know if a customer is cold, warm, or hot? Why don't you pay attention to when they last talked to you, purchased from you?
That's it.
When's the last time you saw them? Like, just because they're in your customer list does not make them warm.
No. Nope.
So, like, again, you want to check all that. So just keep in mind that you want to stay lean and mean in whatever bookkeeping system you're using. Inactivity, for me, is within a 2-year time frame. They haven't done anything with you. Then I inactivate them. Some people like 3.
I do 3. See? I'm a 3-year.
I saw her cringe when I said 2. Yeah.
3 is my magic number on a lot of things.
Yeah. So just keep that in mind too. And what you find out is when you clear the clutter, like, I'm looking around, my office is disgusting. And I'm like, once I clear this at the end of today, I'll be so happy. I'll be so happy. Clarity, clarity, clarity. That's what you need in your life and your business. That's our goal. For the end of this year, our whole thing is about getting clarity.
That's it. Focus, finish, and fun.
I like that.
Yep. All right. All right. Well, that's all we have for today.
Thank you for joining us, whether you joined us today or tomorrow or 3 years from now, whatever. It'll be out there on YouTube. And we hope that we brought some value to you. And happy Saturday, everybody.
That's right. Again, our contact information, 724-561-7460. Your HLC office at yourhlc.com. Mm-hmm. And then our website, bookkeeping.com. There you go. All right. All right. All right. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.
Bye-bye.